In this video, I want to go over the similarities and differences of the TA30, the TM305, and the TX3000. And before I start, all of these machines are very affordable. If you're spending $150 a month on third-party printing, doing all your prints for you, then I highly recommend choosing one of these machines instead, because these printers will more than likely be cheaper and more convenient. I mean, what's easier, driving to your local printer to collect your prints, or just walking over to your own wide format printer for the same or less monthly cost? So right off the bat, the biggest similarity is that they all print in color, they all print on paper up to 36 inches wide, and they all come standard with Wi-Fi capability, and they all print on the same media types with no issue. Print on 20-pound paper, vinyl, or polypropylene, they can all handle the same media types with ease. The biggest difference between all machines, however, is the volume of printing each machine is designed for. From the left, the TA30 will handle the lowest end of the volume spectrum, and the TX3000 will handle the highest amount of volume, with the TM being somewhere in the middle. Before I continue, if your business or organization is near Athens or Augusta, Georgia, and you're looking for a new wide format, new compact copier, new printing device, give us a call at one of our offices and visit our website to learn more about the products and services we offer. We provide local technicians supplied by local warehouses, which can significantly decrease the amount of time it takes to repair your machine and increase the speed of getting toner and ink delivered to your door. If service is important for your machine, always seek out a copier dealer with local technicians supported by a local warehouse. Like I said earlier, in terms of printing, they all can print on the same media types because they all use the same printing system, which is the 5-color Lucia TD pigment ink system, featuring black, matte black, cyan, magenta, and yellow. These inks are water and fade resistant, so when printing on materials like polypropylene, you can create weather resistant posters rated to last up to 6 months outside without the need to be laminated. If you want to see a chart of all the media types they can print on, see the description for a link. They all use the sub-ink tank system as well, meaning you can switch out ink tanks while you're printing. The difference between all three, however, when it comes to printing, is the largest ink tanks each machine can use. The TA30 can only use 55 milliliter tanks. The TM305 only uses the 130 or 300 milliliter tanks, and the TX3000 uses the 160, 330, or 700 milliliter tanks. In terms of printing speed, the TA30 will print at 104 D-size prints an hour, or about 1.73 sheets a minute, while the TM will print 144 D-size prints an hour, or about 2.4 sheets a minute, and the TX will print 147 D-size prints an hour, or about 2.5 sheets a minute. The TM and the TX support direct USB printing, whereas the TA, the printing has to be initiated from your computer. All three come with output baskets that will catch your prints as they fall, but the TX, the basket can be configured into a stacker where your prints will land horizontally rather than partially vertically. The scanners on the TM and the TX are the same, and they're very easy to use, from making wide format copies to scanning in documents to a folder or email. The TX3000 is the only one that can be upgraded to fit another roll of 36-inch wide paper, while the TM305 and the TA30 can only feed from one roll at a time. The TX3000 also has a unique feature called automatic media loading. Say you take out a partial roll of paper to switch it out with a different type of media. Before taking it out, the TX will print out a barcode on the roll, and later on when you go to reinstall it, the TX will read the barcode and automatically know what kind of paper it is and how much of the roll is left. So to summarize, all three series can handle the same media types, but they are all designed to handle different amounts of volumes on a daily basis. The TA30 is great for printing in a variety of businesses where you need to print a variety of projects, but you're not printing hundreds of sheets a week. The TM is a step up in terms of handling a greater volume, and the TX cuts the cake because not only does it print the fastest and handle more prints due to its larger ink tanks of 700 milliliters, but it can quickly switch between media types because it can carry 2 rolls at a time. So the biggest factor in choosing one machine over another is the amount of volume you're doing in a monthly basis. It's not the only factor, so I recommend talking to a Canon wide format dealer to learn more about which machine would be best for you. If you want to see the brochures for all 3 machines, see this video's description. If you have any questions, ask us down in the comments below. And thanks for watching.